name is Alex, and I just wanted to update you that I passed my first, well, quote, passed my first study.com test. Yeah, I have almost passed it, I should say, and I just kind of want to do a quick review on this. Computer Science 110, I'm on incognito mode because I don't want to accidentally share anything that I'm not allowed to, and don't want to risk, losing the school's integrity, whatever you want to call it. So I just want to do a quick review of this class. I am young. I am 23, so I kind of know a good amount of how computer stuff works in general. So this class, I literally finished it in 2 days. I just did all the quizzes in 1 day. This class only has quizzes and a proctored final. I got 100% on my quizzes, and I didn't read anything. I just went straight to the quizzes. And I looked at the questions, and then I opened up the course material in another tab, and I just Control F, looked for every single question, answered them all, finished that in about a day. And then today I took 2 of the practice exams. I took the practice, there's a practice final thing, I think when you're signed, oh yeah, practice test right there. So I took 2 practice tests, I got 80% on both of them, so I'm like, all right, well, let's just do it, let's just see how hard the test is. I saw that you get 3 tries at it, so I'm like, okay, let's just try to pass it. So I did it. I did the proctor thing for the very first time. Hopefully I did it right and it doesn't get rejected for whatever reason. I will say the practice test is, does it say? I just don't want to get in trouble for saying. I will say the practice exam is 50 questions. The final, all I'm going to say is more questions than the practice exams. I won't say how many because unless I somehow see it here, in which it says what it is, and I don't. So I'm not going to say how many questions the final is, unless I somehow see it here. Anyways, it was a little harder than I expected. I did get a 77%, which is pretty indicative of my practice exams, but made me a little uncomfortable. I'm like, oh wow, this is a little harder than I expected. Again, a lot of this is just because I've grown up knowing about security hacks. I know what malware is. I know what Trojan horses are, or Trojan whatever viruses are. So I did that. So I think going forward, if I were to take a test on something I wasn't know, I'd probably prepare a little more. I'd probably do the practice exams at the end of the test, just a little bit, just to make sure I knew what I was doing. But yeah, that's my first class. My next 2 classes I'm trying to knock out. From here, if you watch my first videos, I'm trying to knock out my both database classes. I've actually submitted the assignments. I'm waiting to see because I have 100% on both quizzes. Hopefully I get 100% on both assignments and I can just breeze through the 2 finals super easily. So really I'm just waiting on that. I can't do anything right now. I'm just going to wait for it to be graded. If it's not 100% or if it's not at least above 80%, I'm going to redo it and then resubmit it so it can be 100% so I don't have to worry about the final. After this, I believe it's business management or something like that. But I will let you know how that goes once I pass it. Again, this technically has not been passed yet, but they give you the score. I didn't cheat. I know that. So assuming just nothing goes wrong with the video or something like that, I should be good. But hopefully, you enjoyed the journey and let me know if you have any questions.